Welcome. We're at the Pownell Sports Complex here for Game 3 of this Best of 5 series. The series tied at 1 game each, and Pownell looking to repeat what they did in the first game with a 7-0 win. And of course our Mid-Isle Matrix looking to put in a solid effort and play 3 full good periods of hockey and come up with the upset here on the road. Referees are on the ice. Our Mid-Isle Matrix are on the ice. And we're just waiting for the Eastern Express to come out of their dressing room. And I think I hear the train coming now. Looks like starting for our Mid-Isle Matrix will be Jack McDonald, James Toombs, Cruz Howitt, Malcolm James, Ben Phillips, and in between the pipes, Sam Morash. Starting for the Eastern Express, McPherson in between the pipes, Dunn, Doyle, Pierce on defense, that's Carson Pierce, Arsenault, and McDonald. So, 20 minutes on the board, and the place is abuzz here on a Tuesday evening in Pownell, Prince Edward Island. Now, of course, both teams will be looking to score first, as that first goal does seem to give momentum. Although last game, a 5-4 win by our Mid-Isle Matrix, they managed to come back from a deficit. Toombs versus Doyle at the draw, and they're off. Back to James, up the boards. One by McDonald off the boards, over to his partner Pierce. Up, looking for Dunn. He gets it back, fires it in deep. James is back for our Matrix. He puts that off of the referee's skate, and it comes out. Circling back is Pierce into his own end. Bomb pass up to Dunn, intercepted by McDonald. McDonald got that one into the shin pads of Doyle. And then a shot by Toombs just wide of the net. And another fire in by Phillips. That was knocked down by Dunn. Coming through now as James is back all alone. James off the boards looking for Phillips. Pierce gets it off the side of the net. Now Dunn out in front. Ooh, great move by James to poke that away from a scoring opportunity. Up along the boards, here's Cody now. Cody trying to get that out. That's off a pad and in. Morash has to move that to the corner. Now Phillips puts it up the side. Nobody there. McKenzie rimming it around over to Cody. Cody battling, but Hartman comes out with it. Toombs lays it on him, trying to find Morrison in front. He couldn't connect. Now it's back in by Hartman, and James had it. Works up. McEwen picking it up now, going through the neutral zone, deciding to dump it in right on nets, and McPherson will cover up for our first face-off of the hockey game to his left. The second face-off, I should say, after the initial puck drop. On now, we've got Trivers and Corbett on defense. with Cody, Bullpit, and McEwen up front. McEwen dumping it back in. Now here's Cody working against Morrison. He tried to get it to McEwen, just a little too far ahead. Trivers keeping that in. Cody getting it. Oh, and that must have just barely come outside. It looked like it was kept in the knee, but back at the draw now. And Bullpit versus Doyle. It's one back as battle for it. Coming up with is Corbett. Corbett flipping it high. That'll go right into the rafters here. They really got under that one. Just trying to lob it into the zone. Now we're working our way back into the matrix end. Out now are Gardner, Toombs, and Surratt. Or sorry, not Surratt. Yeah, Surratt. In behind the net now. Corbin Trivers still on. Here's Toombs trying to come out with it. Taken away by Kelly. Up to the line. Gardner controlling it. Trying to find Trivers. Trivers stepping forward and getting it into the zone. Now Gardner Wild. A big slapper. And a nice save by McPherson. He was going for that top blocker corner. Doyle trying to move it out now. Toombs back in the neutral zone. Working it back. And oh no, Corbett tipped it over to McCormick. We got a shot now. Doyle. Two crazy chances for the Express. Now Trivers moving it to Gardner. Gardner working it back over to Corbett. He was trying to find Surratt on the long pass, and that will go all the way down the ice for icing. So coming back into the matrix end now. Bullpit at the draw. We've got Cody and Fraser on the wings. Henry and James on defense. Here's Henry now. Backhanding it along. There's Cody. Cody across in front. Hunter intercepting that. Now Cody making a move out. And Fraser puts it right back to Cody. He tried to find Bullpit. Didn't look like he quite had his stick ready for that. And it's behind the net though. Cody trying to move it out front. Cody with the puck again. Along the boards. Back to Henry. Henry firing it into Bullpit in the corner. Backhander out front. Fraser almost had to reach back for that, but got his stick on it. Now here's Bullpit again, battling. Coming up with it now, getting out is English. And now Hunter trying to fire that in. That one's wide of the net. Now Bullpit having to battle with Hunter. And Henry trying to help get that puck. Fraser in deep. Now he's looking to get a control of it. Henry coming around his own net. Stopped by Hunter, but he keeps the puck. Henry coming back the other direction. With some open ice. Henry turning on the Jets, looking across, finding McDonald. And boy, oh boy, Rundle had his number in the neutral zone, but he saw it coming. Corbett trying to get it out. Rundle caught a piece of that, and Arsenal kept it in. Back into Dunn, watched by Pijon. And it looks like Cruz Howitt will be going to the box. A penalty to Howitt. I did not see what that was for. Could have been interference, perhaps. And we've got this deadly Express power play on now. But killing it are Surratt, Toombs, Trivers, and Corbett. Working it across is McCormick to Doyle. Doyle trying to move in. Toombs got a stick on that. Doyle recovering back to McKenzie. McKenzie coming across. Back to Doyle. Doyle fires that one well wide. Back around to McCormick. Out to McKenzie. Back over across to Doyle. Doyle trying to push that one in. With Corbett. Now Trivers is there. Trivers trying to work it along the boards. And Surratt firing that one down the ice. Now our penalty kill is our change as the Express try and come out of their zone as McKenzie carries that up. Getting it to Doyle. We've got Henry and James. Wide shot to McCormick. And a nice save by Sam Morash, as the Express will change their power play. Bullpit and Cody at the front. Henry and James at the back, looking to finish killing this penalty. 1:13 left on the clock in the penalty to Howard. It's one back to Pierce on defense. He's working it behind Arsenault. Arsenault keeping it though. And now James got a piece of that, but Inglis got it to Hunter in the slot, who circles. Back down into Inglis. Pass out front, intercepted by James. And he will wrister that one down the ice. McPherson comes out to play it. Back behind his net is Pierce, trying to skate this out for the Express. He gets it to Arsenault. Cross looking for Morrison, who does pick it up off the boards. And wow, that was a rocket from Morrison over the net. Now, Arsenault works it across to Morrison again. He fires that one in front. That was off of McCormick. Now Hunter and Cody got off a sin pad, but once again, they do get it down. 20 seconds left in this penalty. Pierce tries to bring it out in front of an open net. Toombs was chasing him. He fell. Now to Kelly. Kelly coming over the blue line, trying to set it up, moving it back to Pierce. And across, looking for Morrison. Down low to McCormick. Out in front to Dwyer. Now it's along the boards. No one was there. Out in front. That was a caught by Morash and redirected. Now Dwyer works it into Kelly. He's checked by Trivers. Now Dwyer, and now that's Toombs. And Gardner's out there. Penalty's over. Trivers puts it up to Gardner. Gardner getting it out, but we've got a penalty on the play. And it looks like Kelly is going for interference. Trivers getting under Kelly's skin again. His last game, he managed to draw a penalty. So now it's the Matrix turn to go on the power play. See what they can do. McDonald, Toombs, and Howard up at the top with Bullpit and James at the back. James picking it up, circling in his own end, chased by Pierce. Working past Hartman, getting over the line. James, good job gaining the zone. Working across the Bullpit. Bullpit back to James, now to Toombs. Into Bullpit. Bullpit, wow, good opportunity. Took a little long to get the shot off and right into the chest of McPherson. But that would have been exciting to have that opportunity. Oh my goodness. Not a lot of time to get that shot off either. So Bullpit, now to Toombs. Across to James. James in deep. Being checked by McDonald. Working it down to Howitt, who lets it go to Toombs. Toombs back into James. James circling, setting it up. 1:04 left in this penalty. Trying to get it in front. Redirected to the side. It's along the boards. And that one will be down the ice as Toombs races for it. Toombs now behind his own net. Coming in was Morrison. But now Toombs circling back again. And we've got Corbett and McEwen trying to get open for him. He finds McEwen up the right side. McEwen flipping it in deep. Shooting it in deep, I should say. And in is Cody trying to get on it. And Gardner coming up with it, though. I believe that was Dunn who shot it down the ice. Now Trivers and Corbett out on defense. 20 seconds left in this Matrix power play. Trivers trying to move it out. Trivers with a little bit of skating room. For now, coming through the neutral zone. Trivers gaining the zone, leaving it for McEwen. Working it to Corbett. Corbett trying to fire in. And it didn't go anywhere. Morash out to play the puck around the boards. Looking for Trivers. He found him. Penalty over. They're 5-on-5. Trivers with the puck now. Moving it out. Long pass finding Cody. Cody trying to move in. He's pushed to the side by Rundle. Cody working. Up the boards to Doyle by McCormick. And Doyle finding Kelly out of the penalty box. And now James redirects him to the corner. Now here's a break as James is a 2-on-none. Here they go. Oh no, my goodness. It was the right play. Perhaps got the pass a little hard and a little in front. But my goodness, that was a massive opportunity for the Matrix. Coming out now, James and Phillips with McDonald, Toombs, and Howitt up front. At the draw, Pierce working it over to McDonald, over to McCormick. McCormick working it across. Kelly couldn't handle that. Now Toombs coming in. He stops, tries to fire it in, turned back by Pierce. Holding the line, though, is Phillips. And it's kept in by Howitt, but it's right back to McDonald, who puts it off the boards looking for McCormick. And James will fire that back in. Picked up by McDonald. He gets it to Howitt. Now back to Toombs. Toombs trying to redirect it in front. And now coming out is Doyle, watched by Phillips. Doyle going wide, fires a shot right on. Morash with the save. So we're about halfway through this first period, and good chances at both ends. The Matrix more than holding their own. Just need to capitalize on some of these chances. Out now we've got Bullpit, Cody, and Fraser. Triver's knocking around to Fraser. He's out there with Pigeon. And now here's Cody off the boards looking for Bullpit. Got it in front of him, and McPherson watches that go beside the net for an icing. Back down to the Matrix end. Trivers and Pigeon, Cody, Bullpit, and Fraser. One back flipped in. Pigeon trying to get it. Pigeon had a stick on it. Now Bullpit comes in, works it to Fraser. Fraser along the boards. Bullpit with some skating room. Bullpit splitting the defense almost. I thought he was going to go for it. Didn't think he could beat Squires, I guess. Now around the net. Fraser working it around, leaving it for Trivers. Trivers skating into the corner with it. Trivers now leaving it. He thought for Bullpit, but that was picked up. Now it's back to Trivers in the other corner. Trivers now had that taken by Hunter, but getting it back. Trivers now with a move. Trivers firing that one just over the net, and it's out. As Pizzo skates back. Pizzo now circling back in his own zone, working it to Fraser. Up the boards, getting it out past Rundle. Here's Toombs now. Toombs in front, fired that one off the shin pads of McKenzie, and now in deep. And that will be icing against the Eastern Express. Coming back the other direction. Toombs, Surratt, and Gardner up front, with Corbett and Henry on defense. One to the side. Now Toombs gets it back to Henry. He put her right across the Corbett and he chips it in. And now I think that's McKenzie trying to work it out. Rundle to Hartman. Now to Morrison. It's down the ice. Corbett behind his net. Trying to make the move. Almost did. And now here's Henry with a little bit of help from Toombs. And Rundle hammers. Who was that? Anyhow, it's back in there, Henry. That was Surratt. And Surratt, looking very shaken on the play, is going to the bench, holding his arm. Tipped by Hartman in deep. Here's James trying to move it around. Gardner getting it off the boards. And I think they're going to... Oh, they did call the icing. I thought they might wave that off. So it's back in the Matrix zone. Coming out now, Phillips and James with Cody, Bullpit, and McEwen. And Unfortunately, Sam Surratt is heading to the dressing room, which means he must be injured on that hit from Rundle. It was very close to being interference, I thought. Cody almost shipped it out. In front now, James plays it to Phillips. He gets it down as McEwen chases Arsenault. Arsenault circling back. Now Bulpett, Arsenault with another move and another move on Cody. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity. James breaking that up nicely, and McEwen pushing it through. McEwen coming into the express zone, putting it behind the net. On it now is Bulpett, trying to work it. Pierce moving up the side. McEwen was right on him. And now here's Cody putting it in deep. McPherson out to play it as Pierce puts it around the net. Coming to Toombs. Oh, intercepted by Doyle. We've got a 2-on-2. Coming out in front. And good play by Toombs to intercept that as Trivers was pursuing Doyle. Here's Pierce putting it out. Trivers now carrying it, flipping it up, looking for McDonald. It went through as Bowering comes back. McPherson playing it. Bowering goes around the net out to McCormick. McCormick trying to find Dwyer. He couldn't handle it. Now Howitt getting it in deep, and Toombs touched it. It can't go anywhere, but McCormick now playing it up to Kelly. Kelly coming through the neutral zone. Stopped at the line by Toombs, and that puts them offside. And this is a fast-paced, exciting hockey game. We've got Toombs, Howitt, McDonald with Henry and James coming out now versus Doyle, Kelly, and McCormick with McKenzie and Rundle. McCormick putting it in deep, coming around is Henry. Henry, though, losing it to McCormick. And wow, Kelly almost fired that one through, but it was blocked. Coming down the right side now is McDonald. He fires it in right on net. And McPherson plays it to the corner. Around the boards as James steps in. But McCormick turns back and circles. Outlets it to Kelly across ice. They enter the zone. Kelly fires that one. That was off of the shin pad of Henry, I think. Now Howitt's there, and now Toombs. Henry back in his own end, coming up with the puck. Stopping and avoiding Doyle. Working it up now to Howitt, to Toombs. Toombs coming in over the line, making the move. And McKenzie was successfully able to impede him. But now Rundle works it back around to McKenzie. Coming in is Howitt. Long pass across to Dwyer. He lost it, but recovers. Moves it to Rundle. Up to English. In deep. Coming back now is Henry. Henry against two express players down there. Turned back by Corbett. And now here's, I think that was Dwyer. Knocked off the puck by Gardner. Henry works it across here to Hickox. And Hickox running into Gardner. And now coming down. Here's Pigeon off the glass and down in. Gardner coming. Circling now is Bowering. Around the boards is Hickok, forechecks. Long pass to English. English trying to find someone, Hunter, I believe. Pigeon intercepting it, getting the puck out as Gardner battles back. Now Bulpett. There's English and Dwyer coming out to the line. And that one will just barely escape the line as Squires couldn't quite keep it in. So, wow, what a hockey game. Thanks to everyone for watching. We're here, of course, at the Pownal Sports Center. Game number 3 of this best of 5 series. Toombs, Cody, and Fraser out there with Trivers and Henry. Henry chips it up to Cody, back to the line to Pierce. He kept it in. Cody intercepting that though. Cody working, no, not quite getting it out as Henry works it. Now Trivers back behind his own net. Trivers working it back to Henry. Henry now to Cody. Cody to Fraser. Fraser up to Toombs. Toombs coming in. Toombs couldn't get it across. Now Cody fires one at the net. And Fraser's trying to get it. Fraser now working it in back in behind as Toombs goes in along the boards. And McKenzie puts it out here to Hartman. Chipped in and it goes off the linesman and stays out. Trivers knocks that one down. McDonald fires it back in, but Toombs is there. Toombs kicking it forward and now putting it in deep. Now here's Henry. Henry, and that was dangerous. And Morass has to freeze it in front of his own net. So, up front now, we've got Gardner, McEwen, and Bullpit at the center with Phillips and James on defense. Phillips moving up to McEwen. He chipped it, but it was kept in by Arsenault. Now back in deep as Phillips races to it against Dunn. Phillips still working now with Gardner and coming in as Bullpit. Back in the matrix zone, but James is there to pick it up. He tried to fire that out. And now comes the Phillips again at the line. And Gardner makes sure it does get out. But dumped back in by Doyle, and Arsenault trying to beat James to the puck. He stops him with his body. And now Phillips battling. No, not Phillips. Bullpit battling. James coming up with the puck, getting it to the defense, but Rundle is there. Now here's Bullpit against Doyle. Doyle battling with Bullpit. Pushing it back in. And a bad angle shot by Dunn. Through the line, though, as McKenzie keeps it in. Knocked down by Phillips, but coming out with it was Arsenault. Here comes McEwen, dumping it in deep. Nice, that's the right play. McKenzie, now they're at the end of their shift. Coming out as McKenzie, sidestepping and moving it up to Arsenault. It's a 2-on-1. He didn't notice, and they're in as Pizon battles. He's out there with Corbett, now to the line. Here's Dwyer coming in through the skates of Howitt. Put back in again. Here's Corbett. Corbett coming back, couldn't control the puck though. And McCormick coming out with it. Now Toombs steps in front of him. Chipped along by Dwyer, looking for Kelly. Sorry, that was English. Looking for Kelly. Kelly firing it across, looking for McCormick. Oh, that was Dwyer, pardon me. And then now here is Toombs with the long pass off the skate of McEwen. And in deep, Pierce is there, though, moving it back the other way. Intercepted by Toombs. Puck moved to the side. Knocked off the stick by James at the blue line, putting the Express offside. And what a chance that was by the Matrix. McPherson shutting down Howitt at short quarters, close quarters. Here's Cody off the boards looking for McDonald. McDonald's out there with Cody on the wings and Bullpit in center. Chipped in. Trivers and James out there on defense. James trying to come along. Rundle intercepting. Chipped up by Bullpit to Cody. Now here's McDonald. McDonald circling. Trying to find Bullpit. Coming back though. Now Arsenault going down. Watched by Trivers. Fires in front. Just in front of Doyle. That was dangerous. Now here comes McDonald gaining the line. He's pushed to the side by McKenzie, but he's still got the puck. McDonald battling, and with Bullpit in there too, but Doyle coming up with it, flipping it long, and Arsenault's there. Trivers making the play, battling with Arsenault in the corner, trying to come up with the puck. In to help is James, pushing it to the side. Arsenault firing it in again. Bullpit is right on that, along the boards. And that will be the end of the first period of play. No score after one period. And both teams going hard at each other. Both goaltenders making big stops. This is going to be a battle right to the end, I predict this game. Third game of the series. The first game was a rather lopsided win by the Express. The second game was a narrow win by the Matrix. And I would say every game going on in here is going to be close. So we'll put 20 minutes on the clock as we move to the second period.
6028. That's 00506028.